Hey, Mr. President, why does it feel like learning is criminalized in America?
From banning books to cutting education funding, it's getting harder to grow curious minds. But here's the thing, we can fix this.
It starts with fighting anti-intellectualism to ensure knowledge isn't demonized but is celebrated, expanding and diversifying our curriculum to represent and empower all students, and investing in education big time because a well-funded system builds better schools and a brighter future for everyone.
Here's the thing, real leadership comes from thinking critically, solving problems, and asking questions. So, why is it getting harder to do that?
Pennsylvania Governor Tom Corbett is asking teachers to freeze their salaries for a year.
Budget cuts to New York City schools.
Students are paying the price.
The PEN America Index found about 1,500 books were banned in the first half of the past school year.
We're seeing an unprecedented and unremitting wave of book censorship in schools and libraries across the country.
The banning of 8 of those books, and now questions are surfacing over First Amendment rights.
A new state law blocked AP African American Studies in school. Now it's AP psychology classes that are on the chopping block because of LGBTQ content.
Fact of the matter is that all children need to learn the truth about history. All children need to know where we have come from. Some so that they can understand why and where the lights were turned out on there yesterday. But everybody needs to understand the greatness of everybody's culture, and we need to understand where we have stumbled as humanity and how we have overcome. But to ignore it, that's what you call ignorant.
What's your reaction to this AP African American Studies ban?
It's keeping African Americans silent.
I think it just symbolizes like blatant racism.
Anti-intellectualism is a dangerous force in America. It's the idea that being smart, questioning things, or seeking knowledge makes you elitist or out of touch, and it's growing. Books that contain critical perspectives are being banned across the country.
It is why some people think expertise is overrated or why critical thinking is seen as a threat. It is a trend that we need to fight because when we discourage curiosity, we lose progress, real progress. Here's what James Jarvis, an acclaimed American author and education advocate, has to say.
Fascists ban books. I hate that they have the power to do it. It's a performative act by small and frightened people in an attempt to control a world that they can't control.
Now, let's talk about funding. We all know the saying, money can't buy happiness. But in education, it can buy opportunity. Wait, so we spend billions on defense, but can't fix leaky ceilings in schools? Make it make sense.
I can't tell you how many times we would begin an assignment and I'd say, all right, pencils out, and then look around and there are no pencils to be found. You know, there's only so many pencils that I can give out as a teacher, right? You can't be upset at a student for not doing work if they don't have the tools to do it.
This is what happens when education is not prioritized. The system is designed for failure when funding is cut year after year.
It's simple. More funding means better resources, more teachers, and more opportunities for students to excel. So, why aren't we putting our money where our future is? So, Mr. President, here's our message.
Fight anti-intellectualism by celebrating curiosity.
Fund our schools like our future depends on it, because it does.
And give every student a chance to thrive.
But we must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.